And the task ahead. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Wall. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. That's a 2 from Paul. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City. They've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Zubac. Some solid defense from Ayton. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Here's Paul. Passes to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. Leonard with the steal. Lobbed up there for Powell. Crowder pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Bridges finds Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by George.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Powell, that's good.
Well, Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so if he gets in that gap, he's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Booker, right side. The kick out to Crowder. The pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges and Leonard with the block.
That's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Powell. Ball against Wall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Ball against Leonard. Booker the bounce pass. Crowder a screen on Powell. Booker the pass to Crowder. Wall with some nice defense. Los Angeles leading by 3 to the inside. That's good for George on the assist by Leonard.
Think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a dunk by Booker.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
The 3 from George. And the dunk by Zubac.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Paul against Wall. .29 seconds left to play here in the first. Come on. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Ball against Paul with the shot. And again, the Clippers good for two.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Booker with no one around connects from three-point range. Booker's got 5 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Wall. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by just 2. And will return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Booker, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Wall passes to Powell. Outside Leonard takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 4. Reaches up top. Defended by George. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Wall, no luck. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Here's Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now here's Paul. Feeds it to Crowder. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Leonard. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
Screen by Zubac. Wall passes to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Leonard against Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Powell with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. He feeds it to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Here's George. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Bridges against Leonard. Bridges dishes to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And Mikal Bridges good for 3.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
From deep, Wall, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
Your Clippers, 25. The Suns, 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Phoenix with the ball, trailing by 4. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Outside, Wall. To the paint, here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For the lead. And Ayton throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Wall's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it to Ayton. Booker outside. Inside, Paul. And the rejection by Zubac. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. And here's Wall outside. And they get it back. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Bridges with the steal. The feed to Ayton. Here's Booker. Dishes to Crowder. Paul fires from way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Wall passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Booker outside. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Paul finds Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the lead back up to 1 now for the Suns.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense, makes the shot.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Wall looking for an opening. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Leonard with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Bridges left side. Booker in the post. Powell's there. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Shot clock at 3. And here's Booker from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Wall. That time the assist by George. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Ball against Wall. And it's Paul missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 4. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers leading by 4. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard kicks to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's George. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
Booker against Powell. Back to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Offline with his 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. George, no good. Bridges inside. Guarded by Powell. Offensive rebound. They get a hand on it. Crowder kicks to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Ball surveying the floor. Crowder. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the heat.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Scooped up. Shot is good in the Los Angeles Leafs. Cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ayton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Powell for 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 6. Wall attacking. George passes to Wall. Now Zubac. Yep, that one goes.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Booker dishes to Paul. Looking to get back on track here.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Paul.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Ball against Wall. Outside, George. Here's the dish to Powell. Leonard draws the double. Crowder with the steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Wall. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Ball against Paul. Oh, Leonard in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. George finds Zubac. The kick out to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Zubac. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Powell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 3.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Booker looking around. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. And the wide open shot from Paul. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns basketball.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder, a screen on Powell. Crowder. The Clippers grab the miss. Crowder with the steal.
looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
misses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Brooks. Moran, he's open. Cans it from the wing.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three from Bane. Offensive rebound. Morant finds Bane. Three-pointer. And Aiden pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Crowder goes in, and Crowder with the jam.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Paul, shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Way up. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Aiden. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Over Brooks. And that one hits the back iron. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Bane.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
And he jams it home with authority.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And Aiden pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Suns trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stolen by Bane. And stolen by Paul to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Ball finds Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. That one's good for 2. Brooks has got 5 points.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Give him 8.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. outside, and here's Ayton. Adams covering. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Jackson, the rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Bane. Paul passes to Crowder. Down low. Now Ayton. The shot no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ayton passes to Crowder. That shot off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Bridges finds Booker. Bridges against Bane. And here's Crowder from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson pass to Morant. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Booker. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bane pass to Morant from deep. Here's Adams. The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Jackson with a screen on Bridges. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Crowder with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Back to Booker. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Bridges against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
The 3, Booker. And they recover it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. Brooks against Paul. Here's Adams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player. Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
He does not get the second one.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Ball hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bridges against Morant. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Suns pushing it up now. Back to Booker. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, deflected. Pass to Paul. Bridges against Brooks. Paul passes to Bridges. Inside.
Suns foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from Memphis.
And Morant no good on that one.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court for Memphis, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Unloads. Paul against Adams. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Adams. He's got 17.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Paul. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Morant against Bridges. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. The kick out to Paul from downtown. And it's Bane with the rebound for Memphis. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Booker with it. Checked by Brooks. Up top, Crowder. From the top of the key, he buries it. got 6 points.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Adams a screen to the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Love that effort from Ja Morant. He doesn't want to just start fast breaks. He wants to finish it.
Bridges down low. Brooks defending. Ayton passes to Crowder. Booker for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Crowder with a steal. He takes it in. And Crowder with the jam.
Don't sleep on Jay Crowder now. He can do that to you every trip down.
Jackson the screen. Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Back to Booker. Misses off the right iron. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Ayton with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Booker. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges finds Crowder. Now Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Ayton's got 8.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Now here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Jackson down low. He's against Crowder.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
And here's Paul. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Brooks. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's good.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Off target at the rim. The Suns trailing. Pass to Crowder. Back to Aiden. Crowder with it. Now Bridges. Booker with it. Nice move. And here's Aiden. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And he's now got the double-double.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Booker, the pass to Bridges, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Booker finds Crowder. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Count that bucket.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Morant against Bridges. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Fires the three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. There's Jackson with the three. That one is off. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Booker. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morant with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, rejected by Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
From deep, Bane. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Booker, pass to Crowder. Three-pointer, Bridges. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Shoots over Booker. And it comes off the front of the rim. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Bridges outside. Now Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Crowder with a steal.
Can you say showing off a little? I mean, the crossover leads to the wasted possession.
Bridges finds Aiden. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Paul for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul against Morant. Looking to win the drought. Good!
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Booker attacking. And it's good.
A high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're down by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was it?
excited about this matchup. The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Now Bane. Paul George missing from long range. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Left side, Leonard. And it's Wall in the corner. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if we can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Ball passes to George. Offensive rebound. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. That one good for 2. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Wall passes to Zubac. That one no good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. No one near him. Rebound by the Clippers.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. Adams dishes to Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
George, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
It's Powell on the wing. Off the mark, and the drop continues. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And Memphis turns it over again.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball passes to Leonard. Wall against Jackson. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist from Leonard. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers. Out to Brooks. There's the pass to Adams. Paul George with the steal. Powell, no one around him. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks misses. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Morant missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Leonard. Another shot. Pass to Zubac. And here's George for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Powell with the steal. Outside, Wall. Down low. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Zubac, and Leonard has it in the corner. Morant with the steal. All with the steal. Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism test.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And here's Wall. 5 points in the game. The tray. That's good for George on the assist by Wall.
3 points.
George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Deep 2 from Brooks. Misses off the left iron. Clippers leading by 9. Shoots. The shot by George, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Wall grabs the board.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Wall passes to Zubac. He kicks it to George. The 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morant kicks to Bane. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The three from George. And the Clippers miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
From deep, George. And Bane pulls it down. Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Count it.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brooks against George. Passes it to Powell. Zubac, a screen on Bane. They get it again. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Now the feed to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Leonard. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the shot goes in. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
And here's Wall outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 4. George finds Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant drives in. Now the dish to Brooks. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Adams. The Clippers grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Leonard from 3. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Jackson with the 3. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away.
14. The Clippers, 20.
Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The pass to George. From downtown, the Clippers get another chance here. Powell, the pass to Wall. Driving inside. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Powell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bane for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night.
That should not be legal.
Never seen it.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. From outside, off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Wall looking for an opening. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against George. Payne with the bucket.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Ball against Morant. And Morant moves it down.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Takes it out to Leonard. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's stolen by Wall. Right side George. A three ball. And they recover it. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Payne. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Zubac. This one for three. A putback, and it's put back in by Powell. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Nice tip hit there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Morant kicks to Bane for the lead. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Outside, Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. For the three. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Powell with the steal. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 9 points.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Morant passes to Bane. Outside for Jackson. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. From the wing. And it's Morant missing. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Wall outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. It's Powell on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Powell for 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it back. Grizzlies trail by 3. And it's the Los Angeles Clippers turning it over again. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jackson finds Morant from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Wall. Zubac in the post. Adams defending. No good from Zubac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Both free throws good from Morant.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Leonard on the wing. Takes the 3. The Clippers keep it alive. In the corner, George with it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Zubac. Shoots over Adams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
All with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant, the bounce pass. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Adams. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from George. Zubac the pass to Leonard. From deep 3-point range. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bain kicks to Brooks. Jackson trying to break free. Misses the 3.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The drive by Bain. And it's good for 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bain, no good. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down if he wants to score.
And it's Morant missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
With the fadeaway. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 4. Powell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The shot by Powell, no good. The Grizzlies shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Brooks. And Adams kicks to Morant. Adams with the screen on Wall. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. Now the Clippers moving it up. From deep, George. And that one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Got a piece of it. Powell with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Grant. The putback. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Foul against Bane. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Clippers ball. Shooting the technical, Paul George.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Now here's Wall. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Thank you.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Front court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. Shot clock at 5. From deep, George. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Nice move, and the shot goes down.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Crowder, a screen on Wall. Paul for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Crowder kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Out left to the wing. And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, but no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Wall. Here's Zubats. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. And it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the Claw. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
And the pass to Zubats. George against Bridges. Crowder with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Powell, no one around him. The dive for the ball. And again, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix leading by 3. Bridges attacking. Paul George with the steal. Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Phoenix turns it over again. .157 left in the first. Here's Wall. Into the lane. Count that bucket.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Paul with the ball. No points in the game hit for him. Great D that time from Powell.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The Suns leading. Paul passes to Crowder. Booker in the corner. Leonard with the steal. All with it. Bridges covering. Tries again. Here's Zubats. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And here is Los Angeles now. after the Suns pick up 2. No one covering.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Leonard with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George with the ball. Bridges covering. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Paul looking around. On the wing, Booker. Poke loose. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. That's right, Suns.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Crowder against Leonard. To the middle. And George kicks to Powell. They get it back. Suns trail by 6. So the wing on the left. Paul passes to Ayton. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul outside. Feeds it to Crowder. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill. I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
They double him with Booker. Inside. Wall dishes to Leonard. Three-pointer. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Crowder finds Paul. And here is Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time is Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And so Powell nails both of them.
An efficient scorer. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing. Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Paul George. Los Angeles leading by 9. Down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Powell. Launches it. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
3-point field.
Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Paul. Passes it to Crowder. Bridges outside. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Ayton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Leonard with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. And George with the stuff.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Again, when you go from second to 4th gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that one.
Good on the second free throw. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's sent back by Leonard.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
And here's Wall outside. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, David, thank you.
14, the Clippers, 29.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the small forward. Booker the pass to Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Clippers leading by 16.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. That shot off. Wall with some nice defense. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Zubac kicks to Leonard. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 18. Here's Ayton. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George way outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Crowder finds Bridges. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Zubac. From deep, Wall. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. George passes to Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. The turnaround jumper.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Come to me, come to me.
Wall against Paul. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Turnaround Jay. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The lead is 15. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 9 points.
Yeah, you can be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Wall. Paul passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wall against Paul. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly. Obviously played his college ball there. And his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er. You just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Paul finds Booker. Kicks it out to Paul from deep. It's hauled in by George.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges, no one around him. And the Suns miss again. From deep. Up again.
And that's Boardman living up to his name. Kawhi on the inside.
And here is Paul. Now Ayton. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Clippers on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wall. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Clippers leading by 19 points. On the wing, George. Back to Wall. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Wall looking for an opening. Outside, George lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Booker. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break. Oh! Look out below. About that finish. Oof. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Suns trail by 21. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Shoots the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George passes to Powell. To the inside. Zubac kicks to Wall. Back to Zubac. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shows you the mobility of the big man there as Ayton's able to carve through the defense, and that forces them to be out of position.
Tipped away. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges, and the rejection by Zubac. Powell for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Crowder. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking hopeless.
Paul is doubled, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here are the Suns now. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. To the paint, it's stolen by Morris.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Booker, good.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
For 3, Covington. Bridges with the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Jackson kicks to Covington. 5 to shoot. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. And there's the pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Booker.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Jackson passes to Covington. Shoots over Crowder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pulls up on the wing and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Albert Covington picks one up.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Batum. Crowder against Covington. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, missed. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Pitt.
shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs. Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And it's Morant missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Booker can't get it to go.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's a three from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Bridges finds Booker. Outside Paul. And here's Bridges from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Paul against Morant. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. The three is up. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Morant, pass to Brooks. Fires the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Here's Morant. Finished off the break. Morant's got 6 points.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Pass to Crowder. Now here's Booker, guarded by Bane. Here's Ayton, outside for Booker, over Bane. Booker no good. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Crowder, and there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:51 left in the first. Here's a three from Paul. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Jackson, pass to Bane. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker finds Bridges. And the Suns miss again. Memphis leading. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Bane. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Moran against Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Bane, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. The three. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Outside Booker. Wing shot on the way. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 3. They shoot again! And the Suns miss again. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 3-point game. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Suns trailing, and stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The drive by Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here we go, all alone. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Paul from deep 3-point land. The Grizzlies pull it in.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Wow! Crazy good!
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Morant, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. The putback. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball passes to Bridges. He shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Pass to Paul. To the left side wing. Ayton, a screen on Jackson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Ayton. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal?
Activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Launches it. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Challenging the heart of the defense on that play. Brooks daring someone to stop him.
Booker for 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Morant finds Bane. From the high post. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 14 points.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. He's off on that one. Paul with some nice D. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back to Morant. 3-pointer. No good that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
The Suns, 13.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Another day, another dive. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
And it's Brooks missing. Boy, the Suns are struggling. For 3, Booker. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Takes a 13-footer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bridges misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bane, the pass to Morant, and stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. And stolen by Bane. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with an easy catch and flush.
Outside Booker, back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
To the paint. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams inside. He's against Crowder. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bridges outside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Jackson, pass to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Bain against Booker. To the inside. Here's Adams. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Now Paul. Going inside. Shoots over Morant. Ayton passes to Crowder. Paul's got space. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the lob. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Morant finds Adams. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Morant's got 23 points.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Here's Paul. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And stolen by Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Stolen by Ayton. Inside. Brooks with the rebound.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Bane. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Booker for three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
There's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's a three from Paul. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Booker against Bane. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Here's Morant. The Suns clear it. Ayton's in transition. Here come the Suns. For three, Bridges. Outside Booker. Fades. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside for Morant. Nails it from three. Morant's got 30.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Paul shot is off. And here's Memphis. They're on a 13-4 run. Morant, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Hounded by Morant. Paul for three. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Bane, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. And again, Memphis no good. In transition, here come the Suns. Here goes.
Oh, he went up.
Insane. Wow, way out there in the rafters.
Beautiful. They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
From deep. Off the mark. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. So the Clippers win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And it's Leonard missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots.
George, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now Leonard, following the three-point attempt by John Wall. The shot by Powell, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out from the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now here's Morant. Driving in, and Morant throws it down.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Wall against Morant. And a deep three from George. And the Clippers miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Bain. Morant left side. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Down low, Paul George with the steal. Here's Leonard going inside, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
Morant finds Adams. Right side Jackson. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Powell. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 6.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Wall. A 3. Rebounded by Jackson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Morant passes to Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Wall. The pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Morant with another miss. Clippers trail by 5. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Leonard. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Morant, that's for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 10 points for him.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ball passes to Zubac. George with a screen on Jackson. Leonard finds George.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And George drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Bane against George. Stolen by George. Lob pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And a little verticality there from George. Not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
John Moran has been...
And your Clippers Houston team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now here's Leonard. Morant with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bane against Powell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Grizzlies foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
First team foul.
And Leonard no good on that one.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Now here's Wall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Powell. Lets it go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Ball against Morant. And Adams with the slam.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Wall against Morant. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Launches a three. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson passes to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Leonard on the wing. Little turnaround. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Morant finds Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
They need this. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson passes to Bane. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Powell, the pass to George. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Morant. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Brooks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Kawhi Leonard.
And the second free throw, good. Memphis leading by 7. Morant looking around. That one doesn't drop. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here's Wall outside. George dishes to Leonard. With the drive and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant passes to Adams. Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Bane. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant with a wide open look. Jackson finds Morant. Fires from deep. And the Grizzlies get it back. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bane passes to Morant. 6 on the shot clock.
Blocking foul called on Norman Powell. First personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell. Grizzlies have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly.
16, the Grizzlies, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And he drives in. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Outside, Wall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Morant kicks to Jackson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Powell. Takes it off the glass.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Fires for 3. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Right side, Wall. In the corner, George with it. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Forget the long-range shot. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Powell dishes to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
Leonard hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. Adams in the corner. Back to Morant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morant's got 24 points.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Ball passes to George. From 13, the Grizzlies pull it in. Stolen by George. Zubac finds George. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. And the dunk by Zubac.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Ball against Morant. Count it. Good.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from Morant. And here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Powell. The dish to Leonard. And they'll get another chance. George way outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Adams, the pass to Bain. The feed to Brooks. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. From deep, George sinks the three-pointer. George has got 10.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Morant against Wall. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Wall passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Now here's Morant. He's got 32. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. George from deep three-point land. Zubac kicks to Wall. The three-pointer no good. With 2 seconds left. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant left side. Bane passes to Morant. Inside, Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. To the inside. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 34 points for John Morant. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%. And Wall kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
George finds Leonard. From deep. Drops in the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Morant outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wall wide open. It's good from long range.
Wall's been a solid pull-up shooter since day one. He stays in rhythm and keeps his form.
Morant with it. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Morant. For 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Leonard sets a screen for Powell. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from George. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From deep. Wall. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Morant against Wall. Fires the 3 with the putback. And there's Brooks putting it right back in. Brooks has got his first basket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. The shot by George, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Clippers trail by 12. A 3 from Leonard. It's the three-point bomb. Leonard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Here's Zubac, and he drops it in from the low post.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
On the wing, Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Back to Morant. Takes a 3. That shot off. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 14-2 run here. From deep, George. Another shot. It drops.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
From deep three-point range. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.